Bro, YouTube crazy, man. Okay, there we go. Bro, that's so annoying. I really hope YouTube doesn't keep making me have to enter my stream key every time I want to fucking go live, bro. It's such a pain in the butt. YouTube said fuck Sarby. No, for real. YouTube been saying fuck Sarby. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, thank you, Rye. Ping the Discord. Bam. How's it going, guys? We did all the things. YouTube is racist and Sarby phobic. Exactly, bro. You get it. You guys get it, man. How we living? YouTube hates Asians for real. Is YouTube acting dumb again? For some reason, it keeps like forgetting my stream key or something. I don't know why. I also need to figure out how to I also need to figure out how to get the vertical rolling. I've been seeing a lot more people going vertical and it helps their streams. I'm probably the worst streamer out there, bro. I just like the streaming thing is like there's so many things I need to hone in, but like there's so many other things that I care about more. I just want to be able to go live and like there's just it's so like there's so many little things that you can do to improve it and I'm like I don't want to do all that. I just want to go live for my homies like that, you know. I made fan art. It's Yeast Gang exclusive. Oh no, Lee, we were clowning. We were laughing at your fucking memes the other day. Listen, all I'm saying is I would be so much smoother than this. Hey, shoddy, let's get dinner. Nah, bro. Come on, Lee. I'm smoother than that. I wouldn't even need to take your grandma out on dinner. 10 minutes, and I'd have her back at my place. ASAP Rocky, bro. What's better to watch on YouTube or Twitch? To be honest, for now, it would be sick if you watch me on Twitch, because if I get 75 average viewers, I have a chance at being a partner on Twitch. To be honest, I should be a partner on Twitch, bro. Twitch's partnership rules are really fucking stupid, but I need 75 average viewers on Twitch in order to get there, or in order to be able to apply. Right now, I'm averaging 73. Chat, our stream yesterday only had 71 average viewers. Honestly, bro, I need to stop playing. I need to fucking go harder on TikTok, because TikTok generates a ton of viewers for the stream, for the Twitch stream. I just, like, hate TikTok right now. Lee said, I'm gonna draw Sarby again, bro. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, it took you guys a long time to make Sarby Loves Grandma's fan art, bro. This was crazy, bro. We were giggling at this shit. We were definitely giggling at this shit yesterday. Y'all going crazy with the art, high key. Check the memes channel. Oh no. No. What are you guys saying? I need you to see this. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no, step bro. Look at this graph.
Someone Photoshop that graph in my hand.
Bro. Oh my God. Dude, that was so perfect. Look at this graph. Why did I say it like that? Look at this graph. Bro. Oh my God. That's so cracked. That's good. Who did that? My Summer Love. That might go on Instagram, bro. My Summer Love, drop your Instagram. I might fucking post that today. That's so good. Look at this graph. I think, hold on.
Someone Photoshop.
Bro, you guys are cracked. I can't lie. Y'all are cracked out of your minds. Insane. Insane. That's so good. Oh my God. Y'all been juiced lately with the Discord, bro. Juiced on the Discord. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Why did I say it like that? What the fuck? I could have just not. The fake smile is too good. Doesn't he do that like in the video? Like, doesn't he have like a funny face? Oh wait, let me look it up. I gotta look it up. Yeah. Something light with it, you know? Fuck, that's too small. That's what she said. I mean, it's not, honestly, I thought it was like cheesier, high key. It's really not that cheesy. I thought it was so much cheesier than that, you know? That's so funny, bro. That's so good. I'm waiting for the Sarby / your grandma smut fanfic. No, for real. Word at, chat. I need y'all to get creative with it. Oh my God, leave me alone. That's so silly, bro. Look at his graph. What up, Chaos Reigns? I remember him looking serious, I think. Yeah. Maybe it's just that meme. Maybe it's the video of the meme. Hold on. Let's watch it. Let's relive it together, chat. Oops. Okay, that's what I remember. I think this is what I remember right here. Which, it's probably just a screen grab of like him in the like saying it or whatever. The media team looking at our weekly analytics. Incredible. Incredible meme. Good shit. Good shit. Look at this cat. I think Beans is here, bro. Oh, I don't know why it was so low down. He's up there, I'm pretty sure. Beans. Oh, dude, he can't be fucked with today. He's like, leave me the fuck alone. Oh. Hello, handsome man. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, he makes his descent. He's like, I've been summoned. Okay. Oh. Almost just fucking. Hello, sweetie boy. Yes. Yes, the handsome man. Ain't that the silly boy? Yes, big yawn. Oh, dude, he's licking his lips. He knows what's coming. Yeah. Wow. What a handsome boy you are. Mwah. 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 It's my Kimmy. Beans, tell the people. Call them slurs. You know what you must do. You want it out so bad. All right, chat. I say we start giving him some treats. We do need to get started on stories, though, because the stories today... Dude, okay, so if y'all remember yesterday's stream, I figured out that a post had been deleted. And I was Sarby cleavage. Guards? Horny! Wee woo! Horny! I realized that one of the stories that we're reading was redacted. They deleted it. But you already know your boy's fucking dick too fat, and I found the story on Facebook again. But I also found the original poster. And when I went to the original poster's account, bro, look at this shit. The fucking, okay, so here's the post. He has 1, 2, kind of a half. Like, this isn't an update necessarily, but it gives more information. 3, 4, 5, 6 updates. This one literally from a day ago. So we're coming in hot. Just like a fajita. So we're gonna get into it because I don't want that to be the only story today, but that's probably gonna be a majority of them. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Hello? Treat time. Yep. Treat time. Treat time, treat time, treat time. Treat time for the beans. Treat time, treat time, treat time. What rhymes with beans? Hey. Hello, Mr. Beans. Hello. I don't know if he made any noises. He definitely sniffed y'all, though. And he said you guys are stinky. Especially Raya, bro. Beans consulted me and told me that Raya is actually the stinkiest of them all. Beans has literally never smelled anyone more stinky than Raya. Actually, that's a lie. Mbem kind of stinky too, bro. Mbem stinky as hell with it, bro. Raya left. Fuck her, bro. She's still stinky. She's still stinky. No, bro. Raya's still here for sure. I see Raya's chats. What do you mean Raya left? I think you're lying. Mbem moldy? See, TDD gets it. Mbem been moldy. Mbem been moldy. Raya had boyfriend things to do? Wow, Raya's prioritizing her boyfriend over us? Boo! Boo! I hope Raya watches this and just gets really sad. Raya's playing Terraria with the boyfriend? Wow! Bro. One of these days, guys, I gotta get in contact with Raya's boyfriend, and then when Raya is, like, doing something with her boyfriend, I'll hit him up and be like, bro, like, let me in, let me crash the party. Like, Raya will get on Terraria to, like, play with her boyfriend, and then it'll be me. And then we can just harass Raya. Chat, all in favor of harassing Raya, say aye. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have to fart. Dude, it's like that clip of me being like, I fart on you guys. You guys are just little toddler babies, and I be farting on y'all. Nay, Joey of the Moon, you are evil. Evil! No one gets freedom for Sarby? No, for real. Hello, my Debates! Yes, you give me leg rubs, oh thank you. Can I get one more? Can I get another leg rub, Mr. Baines? Oh, he said, he fucking stole my chair! Alright, chat, never mind. Fuck the entire stream. You guys get streamer beans! Streamer beans! Hold on, let me see if I can get him purring. If I can get him purring, we can get some good ASMR mic purrs. Yeah. Okay. He does not seem in a purry boy mood. Or does he? Oh? It's hard to tell, bro. Sometimes beans do not be in a purry boy mood, you know? Oh, whoa! What was that for? He said, nah, bro, bitch. I ain't purring for you, slut. That's how I imagine Beans talks. Like, he literally is so mean and so abusive. Okay, we got the treats for you, Mr. Man. Ugh. Oh, thank you for putting your butt in my face. Wow. What a crazy butthole you got there. Can you put it away? Thank you. Wow. Look what I have for you. They're from chat. They love you so much, they want me to give you treats. Are you going to seriously make me crawl over there to you? Am I going to have to crawl in front of my audience to get closer so you can eat these treats? Is that what really is about to happen, my guy? My guy, there's literally more. Chad, I think he gets the assignment now. Like, I think he understands because he just crunched that one straight into the mic. That was glorious. Okay, so maybe he doesn't understand. You're so close, my guy. You're so close, Mr. Beans. They're right in front of you. My boy, come on. Come on. You got this. Oh, good boy. A good boy. No. Get it. Get it. Oh. Dude, I don't know why, but my arm gets like kind of tired from staying in this position. Oh, my life is so hard feeding treats to my cat. Do you guys understand the pain I go through to entertain you guys? To give my sweet handsome man treats? Like, y'all seriously need to give me more Prime subs. All right? You guys do not give me enough Prime subs for this absolute torture you put me through. Oh, okay. Dude, why does he always do this? He gets sassy after he has like 2 more treats left. Like, what a fucking diva. Did you see him just fucking catwalk out like that? There's literally not only are there 2 full treats left, but there's also half of a treat he practically spit into my hand. I don't have Prime skill issue. No, I'm just playing. You're good. You're good. See, look, everybody, Jukebox Money. Everybody's got to follow in Jukebox Money's shoes. Words are hard. Hey, man, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Oh, he's getting water. All right, I guess that's fair. Okay, let me put these in your food bowl, mister. Oh my God, should I try to put the mic on his water thing? Don't mind me, Beans. Just gonna put this right on there so they can hear you lick up. Oh my God, it's not magnetizing. Fuck. Chad, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. How is that not magnetic? It's... Oh. Hold on. Guys, I gotta sneak it. No, don't mind me, bro.
Damn, that's a thirsty boy. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. Did you guys hear that? Y'all, I still don't really understand the capabilities of the mics. Did you guys hear him fucking licking that shit up? Could you guys hear that shit? Could you guys hear the little kitty slurps? Yeah? Yeah? Oh my god. Wait, chat, I kind of want to know what that sounds like. I can't lie. Like I really want to know what that sounded like. Hold on. Oh fuck. What did I do? Ah! No. Oh, fun story, chat. I figured out how to turn off the noise canceling. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Does he like being in your jacket? Not really. I've tried. Beans doesn't like being contained. Like, he'll let me hold him, but even, like, let me is the best way to explain it. I don't think he likes it. Hold on, guys. I wanna hear this. I wanna hear what this sounded like for you guys. Could you guys? That's so good. Damn, that's a thirsty boy. That's so silly. Oh, he's such a silly man. I love him. That's so silly. I know he's not doing anything extra or anything special, but that's just so cute. What the fuck, Dragon? Dragon, why are you dropping 20 gifted and then leaving a message that says Merry Slutmas? Dragon, that's crazy. Dragon, thank you for the 20 gifted on Twitch. If you guys got a gifted sub from Dragon, y'all better be saying thank you, all right, chat? We have good manners here. We have good manners, guys. If you get gifted subs, gifted memberships, anything like that, make sure y'all are saying thank you, all right, chat? All right. Be good boys and girls. Be good boys and girls, all right? Sorry, don't shame Slutmas. I didn't shame Slutmas, Humble Punk Queen. If anything, I'm the Santa Claus of Slutmas, all right? If I didn't found it, then I'm fucking Santa Claus. Call me a ho, ho, ho. Throw me Mrs. Claus, and Mrs. Claus is your grandmother, you know? Y'all crazy. Slutmas is insane, bro. Slutmas goes hard. Y'all wildin'. All right, let me wash my hands. We'll get situated, and we'll do a little bit of silly, bro. We'll do a little bit of silly Reddit stories. Actually, I have a feeling this one's not so silly, honestly. I have a feeling this one's a little bit serious. Ooh, Barba. All right, here we are. Mrs. Claus is the gilf. You right. You right. Yeah, but I want it to be one of your guys' grandmas, you know? I think that's extra slutty, you know? That's just extra slutty. Can be slutty with a capital S-L-U-T, baby. Hollow Demon, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Sorry, I missed that. And thank you for the Prime sub. Hell yeah. I love you guys cutting in those Daddy Bezos profits. Hollow Demon, thank you for another gifted sub. Thank you. Guys, if you got a gifted sub from Hollow Demon or Dragon, y'all better be saying thank you, all right? Dragging on me, dragging these nuts on your face. Chaos Reigns, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the biddies. All right. Let's get started. Let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started, yeah.
Sorry, guys, I was being weird. I was being weird. Hey, look at those good manners from Cinnamon Bunny. I appreciate you. I was going to say Mary Dilfmiss, but I think that would have been snipped by Twitch. I feel like Mary Dilfmiss is way less aggressive than Mary Slutmiss, you know? I mean, either way. Either way. Bro, been at the gym? I always been at the gym. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know exactly how it is, bro. Yep, don't worry, guys. We got rid of Jessica. Jessica, a bitch. See, this is why I need Raya. Or honestly, any other mods. I do need to get my mod game back up. I need to bring Lee in. All right, guys. Y'all know what it is. We got to read some stories. If you were not here, we have a story that was deleted. And when I investigated to go find it, I found that this story has like a bajillion updates to it. Not bajillion, 6. So we're going to hit them all, bro. We're going to hit them all, baby. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 86 people watching, 56 likes. I know we can crank that shit up, y'all. I know we can. I know it. All right, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure you're following no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post noties, all right, guys? That way you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. All right, guys, let's lock in. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife that I will lose respect for her if she doesn't apologize? My wife and I have 3 kids. Thursday, my wife was helping our 9-year-old with her homework. She was supposed to fill in a chart with the times tables. That was a hectic day. Our 4-year-old threw up, and I was trying to clean him up, and my wife was having trouble getting our 9-year-old to focus on what she was doing because she kept looking at me. Our 9-year-old hates math and is pretty bad at it, which annoys my wife, who is usually fantastic at math. My wife asked our daughter what 7 times 7 was. Our daughter said she didn't know. My wife kept telling her to try to think of any answer. She kept saying she didn't know. My wife was getting frustrated. Our daughter finally guessed 37. My wife said, close, 47. Our 13-year-old then said, no, Mom, it's 49. For all y'all that don't know, it is in fact 49. My wife snapped at that point and told him to shut up and go upstairs. We went out. He went into the backyard instead. That's a little bit of an overreaction. And not a correct reaction of what a parent should say to their child. She took a deep breath and then went to our room. I finished with our 4-year-old and then went outside. I tried to talk to him, but he didn't listen. But he didn't want to listen. He kept saying, but Dad, 7 times 7 is 49. I told him his mom just got frustrated and didn't mean to yell at him. He kept insisting that 7 times 7 is 49, which I'm aware of, so I got nowhere. No, bro, that's super confusing and annoying for a kid. Like, oh, what? Is there another one? Who is it? Who is it? Who's obsessed? Oh, yeah, what the fuck? Don't worry, guys, I'll take care of him. Benhammer. Bam. Thank you, guys. I went back inside to talk to my wife. She said she knew she shouldn't have yelled. She said she was frustrated because he was distracting her, and that's why she made the mistake. I pointed out that she made the mistake before he said anything. She started crying and asked why I was being so critical. I apologized and told her I loved her. We hugged it out, but then I asked her if she was going to go and apologize to our 13-year-old. She said no, because he shouldn't have interrupted her. She said he was rude and needed to learn not to interrupt. Dude, that's so petty. When the mature one in the conversation is the 13-year-old, like, you need to get your head out of your ass, dog. I told her it's not okay to tell him to shut up. We went back and forth, and finally I said I won't be able to respect her as much if she doesn't apologize. That really hurt her. She said she needed space. She hasn't said a word to me or him since Thursday. I know what I said is harsh, but I can't respect someone who won't apologize when they make a mistake. Am I the a-hole? My sister says I am because I'm not being supportive, and our 13-year-old is a lot. All right, bro. So, like, what are these women in your life? Like, a mother who can't apologize to her son for telling him to shut up when he was right. Like, if you're already trying to teach someone who's not good at math and you tell them the wrong answer, you should be corrected. And then what the fuck is this sister? Hey, yeah, you should support your wife even when she's fucking wrong. Oh, and by the way, your 13-year-old is a lot. And the 13-year-old who's a lot in this question is just somebody who's smart and knows the right answer. Bro, evil people. Bro, listen. I mean, I'm going with not the a-hole. OP should I think bare minimum of having children is being able to show them how to respectfully, like, even if is showing them how to respectfully disagree with someone is so important, you know? Or showing them that when you do have your bad moments and you yell at someone to shut up, you can come to your senses and take accountability for, you know, and take accountability for the things that you did and apologize. Like, I think that's bare minimum of a parent to do when you're in a situation like this, you know, let alone when you're talked to by your partner who checks you. She could have pulled out a calculator. She definitely could have. Even if, like, her argument that the child had interrupted was merited, I don't think she really I really don't think the 13-year-old interrupted. Like, an interruption to me is if you're trying to teach someone something and the person comes in, cuts you off, and is like, hey, mom, where's this thing that I'm looking for? That's an interruption. But to hear the mom say the wrong answer and them to chime in and be like, hey, just really quick, like, that's not the right answer, it's this one. That's not an interruption. Oh, hello, Miss. Oh, he's back, chat. The tyrant is back. My favorite little terrorist. Hello, handsome man. Did you get all your water? Did you drink all your water? Yes. Come up here. Yeah! Kibby on the lap. Keep it time, 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 keep it time. Kibby, it's the beans, the kibbiest of cats. Yeah. Wow. You're just so soft. How'd you get so soft? Are you a healthy guy? Are you a healthy, pretty kibby guy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, okay. He said, time to inspect your computer and throw your tree off the computer again. Who says shut up to a child regardless of the reason? I think that's probably the biggest thing I have a problem with, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. I understand being frustrated to the point where you just, like, say something that you don't mean. But I'm just of the belief that when you do say something like that, especially to your kid, who you should just love and nurture as best as you possibly can. And I know that it's unrealistic to expect that 100% of the time perfect, but to not be able to backtrack and be like, okay, what I said was not okay, that's where I have a problem. Like, even if the he interrupted argument was valid, the way that you communicate that to a child is not by telling them to shut up. The way you communicate that is by going, hey, so I was in the middle of saying something. You butted into our conversation. You are interrupting. That's rude. Please do not do that. If you do that again, I'm going to have to send you out of the room. You guys, I do want to read this update because it's pretty small. It's an update on the actual post. So it's pretty, so I think it just gives us more insight on the wife. Update, my wife got up before our alarm and started cleaning our bathroom. I started the laundry and made breakfast. She didn't say a word when we sat down to eat. She ate much faster than normal. She stood up, picked up our 4-year-old and told our 9-year-old to get ready because they were going to the library. She didn't say anything to our 13-year-old. I told her we need to talk, and she shook her head. I followed her upstairs and insisted that we needed to talk. She just kept shaking her head. She went into our 4-year-old's room and locked the door. I went downstairs and told our 13-year-old and 9-year-old that we were going to the dog park. They both asked if mom was okay, and I said yes, and that she needed space. I grabbed some clothes for our 9-year-old from the laundry room, and she got changed in the downstairs bedroom. We were at the dog park. My wife is refusing to answer my texts. I'm starting to think this isn't about math. Uh-oh. Based off of the 6 more updates that we have, I'm guessing it is also not about math. Yeah, you guys are saying it in chat. Locking yourself in your child's room is fucking crazy, by the way. Not being willing to have a conversation with your partner and giving them the silent treatment, immature as fuck. I understand being like, hey, I'm not in a headspace to have a conversation about this. Can we revisit it tonight? That is the mature way that you communicate. Hey, I'm just not ready to talk to you right now, and talking to you will not result in a productive conversation. Full silent treatment to me is just immature as fuck. You know? Always been there. Pro communication, guys. Y'all like that beans parkour? Yeah, you can communicate even about not being ready to communicate. Exactly. She's acting like a child over a small issue. It's definitely about something else. You know what the other thing I really quickly want to point out, don't really have anything to say about it because I don't feel like I'm tapped into how kids act like that, but I will say the 13-year-old's reaction is very interesting. Like, not saying that the 13-year-old, not saying that there's anything weird going on with the 13-year-old necessarily, but I was a little raised eyebrow about how OP was like explaining. I tried to tell him that his mom was having a bad time, and all he was saying was, but it's 49. Hey, Corgi, no worries. Oh. Dude, what the fuck was that? Oh, what the dick? Damn. Okay, didn't know that existed. Can I get rid of that? That's actually fucking so annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Bro, Windows 11, don't get me wrong, there's some good things about Windows 11. There are some ass things about Windows 11. Like, I do not fucking care about that. Also, it is totally not 16 degrees. What the fuck? Why is it... Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Why is this set to my college town? What the fuck? I turned that one off? How do you do that? I want to turn it off. That's fucking annoying. That's some tism shit. Okay, Resilient Sage, not gonna lie. Wait, hold on. Resilient Sage said that's some tism shit. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. When I was, so the way I found the person was I found they have this update that we're about to read. We're gonna read most of these posts, but the two that I'm not gonna read, but are maybe important to point out, after the update, OP put in r/neurodiversity and r/medical advice, should I have my child reevaluated? Specifically, should I have my teenager reevaluated for autism? So it's interesting you bring that up, actually. I kind of forgot about that. They should be looking into that. The wife surely isn't helping by lashing out on her possibly autistic child. No, for real. Look, guys, I think we should keep going. We got, like, we literally have so many updates. We have this update, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things to follow it up. So let's just get more information, you guys. Let's see how this wife continues to roll this snowball down the hill and let it get more massive. Okay. So first update here, I don't know exactly what the timelines are for all of this. Especially because I don't have the first post, but I'm guessing it's pretty soon after the first post. Yesterday, Sunday, my wife wanted to take the 2 younger children to the library. I tried to talk to her, but she locked herself in our 4-year-old's room. I took our older 2 children to the dog park. She took our 4-year-old to the library. At the dog park, I talked to our 13-year-old. I explained to him that a lot was going on right now and his mother was overwhelmed. I said that sometimes when a person is overwhelmed, the next thing that happens, good, bad, or neutral, is the thing that pushes them over, and the source of that thing, good, bad, or neutral, is what they lash out at. I said his mom was wrong to lash out. Why is that so hard for me to say? I said his mom was wrong to lash out at him, but it wasn't his fault, and she didn't really mean it. I said she was embarrassed, and that was why she was avoiding him. All right, well, good on the dad to fucking at least try to clarify, because I'm sure that 13-year-old isn't doing well. He said that wasn't fair, and we kept going back and forth. I was trying to help him understand he didn't do anything wrong and shouldn't feel bad, but all he could focus on was that he was being treated unfairly. I told him that it was unfair, but that his mom isn't perfect and everyone makes mistakes. I said sometimes he is unfair, but we forgive him because we love him. I said forgiving his mom, even though she is wrong, would be a nice way to show his love for her, but that he doesn't have to. Again, he just said that the situation was unfair, which it is. It really is. After the dog park, I took our 13-year-old to a friend's house and our 9-year-old to a friend of mine's house. I went home and made dinner. However, my wife went out for dinner with our 4-year-old, so she didn't get home until after I had put everything away. I told her that we had to talk now that the older kids aren't here and that not talking wasn't an option anymore. She still ignored me. So I said that if she wouldn't engage with me, I would have to call our sisters and get them to come over to help me. Okay, I don't really see what that'll do. This is such a crazy overreaction on her part. Did OP like say anything detrimental to her? Or at least provide information that he did? She started crying and asked why I was being so critical. I apologized and told her I loved her. We hugged it out, but then I asked her if she was going to go and apologize to her 13-year-old. Interesting. I wonder if it's like a I can do no wrong type of situation then. You know? I think it is some sort of I can do no wrong situation. She got very angry, but she finally engaged. She told me that she is drowning. She said work is exhausting, and every day when she gets home, her patience is already below zero. She is scared and upset by her 4-year-old's stomach issues. She said he threw up again at dinner. She really shouldn't have taken him out to eat because we are supposed to be keeping track of everything he eats before throwing up or not throwing up before the appointment day, which is impossible to do at a restaurant, but I didn't mention that. She said she can't take our 13-year-old's behavior anymore. I said he didn't do anything wrong Thursday. She said that when we were that age, if we interrupted our parents to tell them they were wrong, we would have been punished severely. She said we raised in it. Wait, hold on. First off, who is we? Who is we? I think we're getting into some. I think we're getting to some severe childhood trauma here. I don't know if we. We is a very this is a very generous we right now. She said we raised a spoiled, entitled child. She said she can never get any peace and quiet in our own home that we worked hard to pay for because we have a spoiled teen that refuses to ever stop talking or making noise. I said we've been working on those behaviors and he has been improving, but she lashed out when he was trying to be helpful. And that sends the wrong message. Yeah, bro. I mean, like, no offense, but what did you expect when you were having a kid? It is once again the sunshine and rainbows ass Republican way of thinking about having kids. They're like, oh, yes, I'm going to have this kid and everything's going to be sunshines and rainbows. It's going to be the most perfect kid in the world. And there's no way that this kid's going to grow up to be a teenager and give me grief. And then lo and behold, the kid grows up to be a teenager and gives you grief. Like, yes, no, Gian Gray, I'm so with you, bro. You had children. If you wanted quiet, you shouldn't have had kids. Exactly. I'm sorry. If you're like complaining about, oh, I need my quiet, I need my peace, like, good for you. But I feel like you can't complain about that if you have kids. You just can't. You can't, bro. That's what you signed up for. Kids are loud as hell. Oh, dear Lord. She told me that I'm not supporting her. She said she needs things to change. She said we need to crack down and stop being so lenient. Okay, bitch, what do you mean by crack down? If he plays the recorder after we've told him he's done for the night, we need to take it. If he interrupts, he needs to go straight to his room. If he argues about curfew, he needs to lose privileges. I told her we need to take a step back. I said if she's overwhelmed, she needs to take a break. I told her this heightened emotional state is a bad time to make huge household changes. I suggested, like many commenters did, that she get a hotel for a few days and decompress. She said she's not the problem. She said she's not the problem, in parentheses, I didn't say she was, and that our son is. She said he was bad from the beginning. She said when our daughter didn't have all of his issues, she said when our daughter didn't have all of his issues, she thought it was because she is a girl. But our 4-year-old is a boy and he is also better behaved. So he is the problem. My guy, he's a fucking 4-year-old. He has 9 years to become a terrorist. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course your 4-year-old who can barely put together words isn't gonna talk back to you and interrupt you. He's 4! Okay, I do have to say, y'all, I still feel like we're not getting to the real issue here. Like, is it me or is she stretching? Like, none of these are real issues. She's grasping at straws here just to try to find something that's a problem and turn this on OP.
Is that just me? Y'all are saying she's ableist? Ooh, that could definitely be it. I mean, don't get me wrong, they don't have a diagnosis yet, but I could totally see her being like, that's not real. Our child doesn't have that. She also said, I've always seen it and used to admit it, but stopped to make her look crazy. For context, I used to joke that our 13-year-old is a changeling because he likes to be outside so much, loves animals, and loves playing on his recorder. I want to stress that this was a joke. God damn, what an awful instrument to be interested in. I was gonna say, I was like, is he playing the recorder for like a school assignment? But like, bro's playing that shit for fun? The reason I stopped making this joke is because I noticed my wife didn't find it funny anymore. This was years ago anyway. I said all that and she said no, I said all that and she said no, that I saw even then what he is wrong. I said all that and she said no, wait, what? I said all that and she said no, that I saw. It's a weird sentence. Hold on. Okay, I think what he's trying to say is this. The reason I stopped making this joke is because I noticed my wife didn't find it funny anymore. This was years ago anyway. I told her all of this, but she said no, that I saw even then that he was wrong, but I stopped acknowledging it to make her feel like the problem. Okay, so that is kind of confusing me, but I think what she's saying here is that OP is intentionally not calling the 13-year-old a bad kid anymore because he wants to gaslight her into making her feel like she's crazy for thinking that the 13-year-old is crazy. I think that's what she's trying to say there. Or I think that's what that line was trying to communicate there. She also said she's been seeing an online therapist. In parentheses, I had no idea. She said she didn't tell me because she was embarrassed. Her therapist told her that our son has dangerous tendencies and shows signs of being contemptuous towards women because he doesn't respect his mother. I had no idea how to respond to that. I said any therapist who would say something like that about a child they've never met shouldn't be licensed. And if it's an online therapist, for all she knows, they aren't. That's a crazy... Chat, do we think she's making this shit up? Yeah, and someone said it. TikTok live therapist. Someone said Chat GPT a therapist. Dude, I wonder if it's that. That's crazy. I mean, granted, maybe OP is omitting some crazy shit this 13-year-old is doing, but based off what we've gotten from this story, calling anything that he's doing dangerous tendencies and signs of contention towards women is insane. At the end of our conversation, she agreed to go to the hotel only if she took our 4-year-old with her because she wanted to be the one to take him to his medical appointment. I didn't think that was a good idea at all. However, she ended up just taking him and going. I picked up the kids and brought them home. They sensed that something was wrong and were very subdued this morning getting ready for school. I talked to my boss when I came in and he's going to let me leave early to go to our 4-year-old's medical appointment.
I am not sure what will happen there. I am hoping it will be good news and that will make us all feel less on edge. Yeah, you guys are saying it in chat. I'm also scared for this fucking 4-year-old. Yeah, guys, I feel like we're missing something. Hopefully, I mean, there's so many updates, so hopefully we'll be filled in, but I just really feel like this is not the real root of the issue. There's something more going on with the wife. I've no clue what it is. It could be like she's using ChatGPT as a therapist. It could be like what you guys are saying about her being ableist deep down. It just doesn't feel like she is. I don't know why, but it doesn't feel like to me that she's telling a full truth here. It looks like it feels like to me that she's grasping at things to try to make up a reason that OP will just blindly believe as to, and maybe not even blindly believe, but like accept and also allow her to like gaslight and manipulate him. But yeah, it seems like she's just grabbing at anything to try to explain her reasoning and argue that OP is the bad guy here. Someone said maybe some cheating? I don't know. I don't see any cheating necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but oh, sorry. I didn't pull up the right chat. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not really seeing any cheating necessarily. Ooh, she hates the 13-year-old and has some weird obsession with the 4-year-old. Is that a thing? Like parents getting overly obsessed with one kid over the other? Or like deciding to put all their eggs in one basket on one kid and then try to turn the other parent against the other kids? I mean, that's crazy. What about the 9-year-old, bro? The 9-year-old's just chilling. All we know about the 9-year-old is they hate math. Yeah, I mean, Bouncy Ball, there's a difference between favorites, though, and what she's doing here, which is like, she's like demonizing her 13-year-old and glorifying the 4-year-old. You know, that's different than favoritism. Yeah, I guess Golden Child. But like, I don't know. I never seen like Golden Child parents just treat like, I don't know. I guess the baseline of like how they treat the kid is a little bit better usually, but maybe not. Golden Child versus Scapegoat Child. Yeah, it could be that, I guess. Middle child was forgotten in this story. Oh, sounds about right. I share the middle with my sister. We're the forgotten children. Wee woo. Chad, I want to keep going, bro. There's just so much to this narrative. There's so many stories here. I'm very curious. I want to see where this is going. And the title for the next one is kind of wild. So every other post in here is an update, but I wanted to include this because let me show you guys the timeline. So this story comes after the first update. I'm reading all of these stories in order. So we just read the first main update. And then before any other updates, OP drops this r/off my chest post titled, "My wife lied to me and I don't know who she is anymore." So I thought that this might bring in some extra info for us. I should probably stop posting online. It's in all likelihood an unhealthy coping mechanism. The thing is, this has become the only place I can speak freely. In my real life, I have to be so careful with every word I say. I just need to say one more thing to get this off my chest and then be done. It wasn't always like this. Most of this story is a romance. I met my wife in college. I liked her immediately. She was beautiful, of course. She was funny and smart, naturally. The thing that made me attracted to her, that made me want her, was that she was sharp. I have always loved sharpness in women. I was sharp myself back then. We sharpened each other. We were the couple that sat in the back of every room with our noses turned up, judging everyone, whispering comments just loud enough to be heard, and just cutting enough to hurt. We thought we were so smart and sophisticated. Our tastes were the most refined, and we didn't think anything was uglier than a rounded edge. Yeah, somebody said it in chat, this makes me not like OP. That has to be the most fucking snobby-nosed way to describe you and your wife's relationship. They're pencils. Yeah. No, like, hey man, could you suck your dick a little bit harder? Like, bro went full on him and his wife, you know? When I first asked her out, she told me we wouldn't work because her father wouldn't approve. I didn't care about her father. I cared about her. The more time we spent together, the more I loved her. Her father's first words to me, even before hello, were that I wasn't good enough for his daughter. He refused to come to our wedding, but the day after, he gave my wife $20,000 for a down payment because no daughter of his was going to be a renter. I never liked him, but I was amused by him. I thought of him as my wife, and I thought of him as my wife and I's private joke. He was so ineffectual against our love. When he saw our first baby, he said, he looks like his father, and I was such a puffed up peacock, high on my own virility. I was too proud of my strong seed, my overpowering genes, to see that for what it was, a condemnation. What the fuck am I reading, bro? Strong, you guys, strong seed is insane. What? All right, now I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Maybe OP is the problem. Bro just lost my faith in him in 3 paragraphs. I'm just gonna keep moving on. I just gotta keep going, bro. When I held my firstborn for the first time, the world felt different. I felt different. I felt silly and immature. I began to understand the utility of the rounded edge. I saw how unimportant my high-minded philosophy was. Babies don't care how clever you are. They eat, cry, and poop, and they are the most important thing you'll ever do. I softened up. I began to understand my parents. I always adored my mother, while also looked down on her. Her politics were boring, her philosophy uninspired, her religion sentimental. When I held my baby, I understood my mother like I had never had before. She was soft, not sharp, and that was what my child needed from me. A soft place to land, not a razor's edge. We managed to adjust to every change in our lives. We always found our equilibrium. About a year ago, that slipped away. Our toddler was struggling with potty training, and he had the occasional bad bout of diarrhea. Our daughter began to dip below average at school. Our oldest became the worst thing a person can be, annoying. I mean, I can think of a bunch of different... I can think of other things that are worse. A Republican, a racist, a Trump supporter, a serial killer. Like, don't get me wrong, annoying people do be kind of annoying, but like, I feel like we're being a little overdramatic here, my guy. Also, it's like, hey man, when you had kids, this is what you signed up for. You're gambling on what kind of fucking person that child becomes. You know? Especially a child, by the way. Like what, you just expected your kid to come out of the womb prim and proper? We, who had once prided ourselves in our cleverness, were being outsmarted by a pedantic 12-year-old. You didn't say I could only spend $20. You said I couldn't buy anything over $20. Each of these 20 things are $5. Type nonsense. It was the grandparents' revenge, right? Oh, that's the kind of little asshole I used to be. I see why some people hated me, but he's a good kid. He doesn't steal, hit, curse, or lie. He argued, he talked too much, and he complained. But isn't that all a symptom of cleverness? He was too much like us. However, he was also nothing like us. This child was created, but isn't that... Sorry, I read that wrong. However, he was also nothing like us. This child we created, but isn't that good? Don't we want our children to be individuals? Yes, the arguing and interrupting had to be curbed, but we worked on it. He improved, he started to mature. Life was a struggle, but he wasn't the struggle. This parenting thing is hard. My wife cracked. It happens, we've all been there. Our son corrected a mistake she made and she was embarrassed. She screamed at him to shut up. I asked her to apologize because he didn't deserve that. She shut down. She told me that she was overwhelmed. I get it. I'm overwhelmed too. I think I've been overwhelmed for a long time and just refused to acknowledge it. I told her to take a break. She took a break. My wife, who I've always trusted, lied to me. She said she quit her job. That was a lie. She did not quit. She was suspended, and she will likely be fired on Friday or possibly next week. She's been telling me all year that her coworkers are incompetent and she is the only one doing her job correctly. In actuality, she has been in a performance improvement plan for months. Why was she suspended? She was telling a coworker that he needed to finish something by the end of the month to keep them on track for a February 3rd deadline. He interrupted her to tell her the deadline was March 2nd. She screamed at him to shut up and not interrupt her. Okay, a pattern. She did the same thing to her coworker she did to our son. The only difference is our household doesn't have an HR department. She lied to me. Is that what I should be hung up on? Probably not. Here's what's killing me. Here's what I can't say in real life to anyone, so I'll tell you. I always thought she was sharp, and I loved that. I thought I was so sophisticated for recognizing her elegance and worth. I felt special for loving her. But maybe she isn't sharp. Maybe she's just thin-skinned and irritable. Yeah, she lied to me, but maybe I lied to myself first. Chat, it's giving a man who every time he opens his mouth, he thinks that he has something so deeply philosophical to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, every thought that comes out of this man's mouth, he's just like, this is the best thing that's ever been said in the history of humanity. Bro, I'm just so sharp, but maybe I wasn't so sharp after all. Roll the fucking credits. Like, oh. Okay, well, this post didn't do wonders for how I feel about OP. I still think the wife's the problem. I think it's good info to know that she got fucking, well, not fired yet, but probably is going to get fired for the same shit that she pulled on her son. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, OP is a problem here, and I'm glad that he rounded his edges or whatever the fuck he said. Because, like, from the first couple posts, I wasn't getting that he was a bad parent. Like, he was talking to his kid and really trying to help them understand that they did nothing wrong, which, like, you know, good parenting there. I do think people can change. I'm just more dubious of OP now. I don't know why, but like now I'm kind of back. Like I was like so far on OP's side, and now I'm a little bit closer to the middle. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to defend the wife because she sounds awful too, but maybe, just maybe the OP did something wrong that he's not telling us about. Yeah, Bouncy Ball, I think you said it. OP has matured more than his wife has. I will say, the tone of this post didn't give me a truly matured human being vibe. Here's the thing, Copycat Killer. I don't think we can go to everyone sucks yet. I think we need more information. I think it's more just, like, even if OP is a little bit of an insufferable person, I also think they haven't done anything wrong yet. There's nothing wrong that OP has done other than write an incredibly weird r/off my chest post. You know? Completely just thinking about the situation by itself, he hasn't done anything. So, but like I said, now I'm a little bit more dubious. Now I'm a little bit more like, okay. He definitely loves his children. I agree with that, hippie mom. Like, I don't think he has malice towards his children. And I do think it seems like he wants the best for them, which that's what you can ask from a parent. Yeah, Sammy, I think this is a good way to put it, Sammy. I think they both have at least a bit of a superiority complex. I think so. And I don't know what to do with that yet, because I don't think that OP's superiority complex is necessarily shown any sort of toxicity. But now that we know that it exists, I think it's just going to keep me on my toes a little bit more. But yeah, that would explain all of the wife's behavior. He's in control of the information. That's a good point, Bill. That's a good point. He committed the worst crime he could commit, being cringe on the internet. He was a little cringe, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who the fuck was writing that shit, but that was corny as hell. Corny straight off the cob. Yo, you guys, we have 172 people watching on the YouTube and 100 people on the Twitch. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep it going. I just want to keep going on this because we're going to get more and more and more information here. And now I'm sus about OP. Like, is there going to be more sus shit about OP right now? Really quick, guys, if you're on the YouTube, please like up the stream. We're 1 like away from 100. Don't edge me, chat. Don't edge me like that. There's literally at least 70 of y'all who haven't liked the video yet. So make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure you're following. And no matter where you're at, though, turn on those post noties, baby, so you can be notified whenever I go live. Here we go. All right, so this is technically the third update. Yes, technically the third update here. I retrieved our 4-year-old at his doctor's appointment the next day. She stayed at the hotel alone Monday and Tuesday night. Okay, that's good. I know we were concerned about the 4-year-old's safety, so good move there, OP. Wednesday, she told me she quit her job. She did not quit her job. A concerned coworker of hers reached out and revealed the truth. She was suspended for yelling at a coworker to shut up. She picked the kids up from school plus daycare Wednesday. After they were asleep, I confronted her. We fought, and she went to stay with my sister. With my sister's... Okay, well, this might actually explain the sister defending OP's wife. Sounds like they're close. With my sister's influence, she called her boss and managed to work out a compromise where she won't be fired and can have some mental health leave. She didn't see the kids all weekend, even when my sister picked them up Sunday to take them to a party. She's back home now, so here's where the update starts. Chad, do I be an asshole here and make the bold prediction that OP's sister is cheating on, or excuse me, the wife is cheating on OP with OP's sister? Is that too far-fetched, chat? Am I shooting for the stars here? I think that's too much. I think that's too much. We got to keep going. Okay. Update. I had our 13-year-old evaluated by a child psychologist like so many Redditors suggested. If you learn anything from my experience, learn not to take medical advice from Reddit. Our son is not autistic and does not have ADD. The psychologist said the only thing he comes close to meeting the diagnostic criteria for is anxiety. But based on their discussion and the paperwork I filled out, she's confident those systems. What the fuck is wrong with me? She's confident those symptoms come from external stressors, not an anxiety disorder. My wife came home after work, and when our son arrived home from his friend's house, she did apologize to him. He forgave her, and they hugged it out, but it was an awkward interaction. Afterwards, he went outside to play with his new harmonica. I'm sorry, you guys. My friend who is very, very autistic loves the harmonica. Listen, I'm not saying that the doctor didn't do a good job, but I would just maybe do your due diligence and get a second opinion. Me personally. You guys are saying worse than a recorder is the harmonica. You know what? Honestly, I disagree with that. Harmonica, you can play Piano Man. All right? Recorder, what are you gonna do? Hot cross buns? No, fuck that shit. Yeah, I think second opinion. I'm so sorry. That's so funny. My son doesn't have autism, but he's gonna go play with his harmonica. I'm sorry. I'm probably being an asshole. I'm sorry. I just thought that was really funny. Yeah, very interesting. Let's just keep going. My daughter doesn't have a learning disability. I talked to her teacher. Her math skills are average for her age group, according to the teacher. The teacher suggested that if she's struggling to do the math work at home, it is because she feels pressured. I ended up telling her that she can do the work in whatever time frame she wants, and she can have her brother check it for her. So neither her mother nor I will know if she made a mistake. She seems happy with this new arrangement. I think my wife and I were too critical in our eagerness to encourage her to work hard and do well, and I accept culpability for that. Okay, so what you're saying is we have two kids who both feel pressured. The 9-year-old feels pressured about learning math, and your son has external stressors. I am picking up on a pattern here, chat. Also, guys, just a side note, sorry, this is kind of a little bit of a tangent. If you guys have kids that are struggling with math and or reading, highly recommend Kumon. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this because growing up, I hated Kumon. Like, because I was a Kumon kid. I was a Kumon kid. I dreaded every second of it. And granted, don't get me wrong, it's a very privileged thing. It's kind of expensive. So, like, I recognize that. But if you have the money and your kid is struggling, I couldn't recommend Kumon more. I hated it. It was miserable. I don't know how my mom put up with the hours and hours and hours I complained about it. But I will say I am to this day not fucking stupid because my mom forced me to do Kumon. I shit you not, guys. I was at the lowest in my class at like the reading level and math level. And within a year, I was at the top asking to be added to like the gifted kids class or like taking the test for the gifted kids class. So yeah, don't get me wrong. It's super expensive and every kid should honestly have access to the shit that Kumon does. But I couldn't recommend it more, guys. Like that's for my chat, bro. That's for the people. That's for my chat and for the people on the video. Like that's my little tidbit, you know? In case you need a Kumon testimony. As much as I hated it, it was so helpful. The Kumon I went to made you feel stupid. See, that's terrible, Dragon. I do have to say, I kind of got lucky. So, like, for the first year that I did Kumon, it was with this super nice lady whose name is also Kathy. Shout out that woman. I actually still sometimes see her because she's still good friends with my mom. She's so cool, bro. She smokes weed and she goes to Black Bear concerts. Like, she's so fucking cool. She was great. She had a great environment at her Kumon. And then I got really lucky. And my mom, because she loved the Kumon Center, my mom opened a Kumon Center. So, like, not only was I a Kumon kid, but my mom was, like, the Kumon woman, you know? Like, shout out Kathy, bro. Kathy is one of the smartest human beings on the planet, bro. I do not hype up my mom enough. My mom is a fucking genius. We love that woman. We love Kathy. I probably would have benefited from Kumon. Miz, all I'm saying is it's never too late. Also, I'm not telling you to do this, but what I am going to say is there's nothing super revolutionary about Kumon other than you have instructors who can explain stuff to you. But now with YouTube University, I really truly believe like you can probably find Kumon sheets online and YouTube videos that can teach you the things that Kumon teaches you. Just saying. And by the way, y'all, hold on. Wait, one more tip and then we'll get back to the read. I'm so sorry. I just know there's somebody listening to this right now who has a struggling kid who's struggling with math and reading. The best way that my mom got me to do Kumon was by making me think that I was like gaming the system by doing my Kumon so I could have extra things. So like when I was younger, oh my God, this is such funny lore. When I was younger, I was super into RuneScape. Very, very, very into RuneScape. And my mom would make me, in order to play RuneScape, she would like, for doing our chores and stuff, we got these like bucks. They were like chore bucks or something like that. And I could use one chore buck to play like 30 minutes of RuneScape or something like that. And so my mom realized that like I was down to play RuneScape no matter fucking what. So my mom told me, she was like, hey, she gave this to every kid, but she like was gaming the system. She knew she had to turn it into a fucking game where I thought I was winning. And she told me, she was like, if you get your Kumon done before all of your sisters, I will give you an extra chore buck. And my little brain was like, oh my God, an extra 30 minutes of RuneScape every day? Fuck yeah. And so for something that it cost my mom no extra work to give me 30 more minutes on RuneScape. Like no extra work. Dude, that shit worked like a charm, y'all. I'll have to ask my mom about this one of these days. Like I started waking up, little 5th grade me. I'd set my alarm for 5 a.m. so I could wake up and fucking do my Kumon before any of my sisters had a chance to even wake up. Like that's how my mom honestly played me, bro. Shout out Kathy. Kathy manipulated, not even manipulated. I wouldn't call that manipulation. I was playing I was playing checkers. Kathy was playing chess, you know? So little tidbit tip for you guys. If your kid is super motivated by something, use that motivation to like get them to do the things that they need to be doing, right? Like I think learning basic math skills and reading skills are very important. I'm very pro trick your kid into doing that shit, you know? Chore dollars equals Sarby treats. No, bro, for real, that's actually what it was. That's high key what it was. Shit, bro, I need to implement that again. For every hour I stream, I can play 30 minutes of RuneScape. That's funny, bro. I need a parent. I need a parent so bad. Kathy lore is so cool. I'm going to tell her I told you guys that. She's going to laugh. She loves that shit, man. Okay. Let me keep going, guys. I apologize. I got really on a fucking rant and a tangent there. Okay. Our 4-year-old is allergic to soy. Since I stopped feeding him anything with soy in it, he hasn't vomited once. He will soon be reintroduced to soy in very small doses to acclimate him. He is doing much better, and this has relieved a huge source of stress. As for my wife, as I said, she apologized to our son. She said talking to my sister helped a lot. She told me the reason she's been so overwhelmed and she lashed out was the realization that we aren't going to have another kid, and the 3 we have are it. She said she is worried that our kids are spoiled and soft. She said she wants our kids to bypass their peers, and she doesn't see that happening right now because they're too undisciplined and unmotivated. She said some of her parents' parenting might be what they need. Absolutely not. Bro, what is this Republican ass bullshit, man? Like, what is this? What is this military dad horseshit I'm hearing right now? Oh my God. Hey, you want to know the fastest way you can fuck up your kids in the head? Have unrealistic expectations of them and compare them to other kids. Yeah, bro. If you want to speed run no contact, go for it. Like, I told her I would never be okay with that, and that would be a deal breaker for me. I also told her I don't see how anxiety about the kids caused her to lash out at work. I said that I think she is frustrated by the fact she can't control people. She said that's unfair, and I apologized, but also said I think that an issue similar to what I said is likely the culprit. We agreed to a compromise where she tries to relax until she leaves for her trip with my sister. What fucking trip? If she feels like she is getting stressed out, she will leave for as long as needed. We will talk about parenting strategies again after she gets back. I've hired a lawyer and didn't tell her. If she again tries to insist that we go full authoritarian on the kids, I will raise the possibility of divorce. I love my wife, but I owe it to my kids to put them first. All right, OP, you earned a little bit of my respect back, but don't write another off my chest post like that ever again. All right, okay. OP's back. OP's out of the doghouse, chat. I kind of fucks with him. Keeping his kids away from an authoritarian parent or creating a barrier between himself. Sorry. Putting himself between an authoritarian regime parenting style and his kids is probably the best parenting thing that you can do. So I have to give him credit, guys. I have to give him credit there. He's back on. He's not on the shit list anymore. It's just the wife. Yeah, there's a lot of unexplained things here. I feel like I still think y'all. I think my call, especially y'all, especially with the mention that with the subtle mention that they're going, that the sister, that OP's sister and the wife are going on a vacation together, and that going back to her place and that talking to OP's sister helped her figure things out. Bro, I think it is, man. I think it's what my bold prediction might be a home run, chat. It could be. It's a gaycation. Are they going to Ibiza? They must surrender to the gaycation. What happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. Yeah, they're definitely kissing, chat. They're definitely smooch-a-loochin'. The sister also saved the wife's job. That's a good point, Miz. I feel like the sister is very involved and very defensive of the sister, and I'm not quite sure why. I feel like there's some hanky-panky happening here. Also, that's crazy to me. Like, as somebody who has people, like, working for him, if somebody called me and they're like, hey, I'm the sister of this person's husband, and here is why you should give my sister-in-law a second chance, I would be like, why the fuck are you calling me? I would bet channel points on the bold prediction. Should we do it, chat? Should we do it? Is that what we're doing on Twitch right now? Hold on. How do I do this shit again? Manage prediction. Here we go. Is Sarby's bold prediction going to be correct? Outcome 1, yes. Outcome 2, no. Although that's skewed, actually, because people could just go and look on the story. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, guys. I feel like people could just go look. I can't be like fucking Kalshi out here where all that shit's probably rigged as fuck. You don't understand, certain altitudes can make you temporarily gay. Sammy, I forgot about that story. Yo, Sammy, that's like an OG story. I'm pretty sure I've read that like before I blew up. That's a crazy story to pop out with. Also, Sammy, I hope you're staying safe out there. You and your kids and your husband. Stay safe out there. Not to like dox you like that. I apologize. Good callback. Holy shit. No, for real. That is a callback of a century. Chad, if you didn't watch that video, there's a story I read a while back where this girl learned that her boyfriend cheated on her at his like work conference with another guy, and she confronted him, and he was like, "I'm not gay. Like the altitude made me gay." Like that's a full ass argument that he made. That's so silly, man. I get it though, bro. I go to Denver and I just want to kiss my sister's fiance. Can someone clip that? I want to send that to my sister. Oh, man. Oh, okay, hold on. Guys, let's keep it going. Does altitude make you cheat too? No. No. My sister knows that her fiance is mine. Mine. All right, Chad, let's keep it going. Feel like we're rocking at a good pace, guys. What's going to happen? Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I think I read that. Okay, so next update here, the 4th update, I believe. Title of it is, My Wife Isn't Coming Home. Listen, I just need to vent. My wife is on vacation with my sister after a mini mental breakdown. She just WhatsApped me that she isn't coming back. She said she needs to make some changes, and the new year is the perfect time. She told me that a startup working on a cause she is passionate about is looking for someone in her field, and she's taking the job and moving to the opposite coast. Shock doesn't feel like the right word. It doesn't feel big enough. She wanted to stress that she isn't leaving me, that she just needs to pursue her passion. Bitch, what is your definition of leaving someone then? You are quite literally not only leaving your husband, but your 3 children. And where's the sister in this? What does the sister have to say about all this? She said if this startup takes off, we can She said if this startup takes off, we could all move. She said if this startup takes off, we could all move to where she is going and resettle and get a fresh start. She also said that this new job is closer to the clinic our son's pediatrician recommended for his allergy treatment. I started to argue with her, but then I deleted the message. We're doing okay without her, as awful as that sounds. Maybe she needs this. I looked into this startup. I don't think it will take off, but maybe she needs a break from us to recenter herself. So I told her I love her, that I believe in her, and that I'm proud of her for following her dreams. What else could I say? Call her a fucking dumb bitch for abandoning her family for a year out of nowhere? Okay, hold on. My sister is pissed at her for abandoning us, and this has pretty much ruined their trip. I think I should feel bad about that, but I'm too burnt out. 2026, it's going to be a bad year. It's going to be a year. Okay, so maybe my bold prediction is not so correct, you know? I thought the sister would be like, I'm also moving with her. Hee hee. I got her the startup job. Yes, she going to a startup? Start up my pussy. Sorry. I had to do it. What do you expect? My bad. That's on me, y'all. Yeah, bro, I think you should have not said this. I think you tell her absolutely fucking not. You can't abandon your family like that. I mean, I think this is just your sign to start if anything, I think this is just your sign to start the divorce proceedings. If your family is doing better without your wife, it's time to cut her loose, my guy. Snip, snip, chop, chop. Chad, how much you want to bet it's some fuck-ass AI startup? It's an AI chatbot for Republicans when they're all lonely as fuck because nobody wants to talk to them for supporting ICE. That actually might make a little bit of money, guys. I can't lie. New business idea? An AI for Republicans, but the AI just tells them to KYS. Nope, I'm sorry. That... Nah, bro, I meant that one. I'm sorry. Crazy. Damn, Copycat with the 5 gifted. Copycat, you don't need to do all that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Copycat, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. If you guys got 5 gifted from Copycat, nope, that's not how you say it. If you guys are one of the 5 that got gifted from Copycat, make sure to say thank you. All right, chat? We have good manners here. Dragon, thank you also for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Grok? Yeah, that is kind of grok, isn't it? Oh, man. Imagine she joined ICE. Oh, my God. Grok is such a fucking dumb name for an AI. That's such a good point, Dragon. Like, Grok is the name that you give, like, a fucking caveman. What were they thinking? Does it stand for something? Oh, this is, you know what, Jellyfair? You make such a good point here. She quit her job that gave her a second chance. Dog in the UK, these people made a fake AI Nazi girlfriend called Amelia. I mean, did she eventually tell them to KYS or what? Chad, tell me that's not a fucking crazy, you know? If you really loved me. Because let's be honest, they're falling in love with AI. No other woman is talking to them. If you really loved me, you would just deep throat a Glock. I mean, tell me that natural selection, chat. Come on. Come on. That's just natural selection weaving its way back into the human race. Like, that's just how it is, you know? Crunk is greater than Grok. You know what, chat? You know what's my favorite bit lately that people are doing? Is when they go like in protest of AI, like, I will now be answering any question because I'm smarter than AI. Like, I saw one for a cat, and it just made me giggle. It made me giggle. The cat's name was, like, Kugel or something like that. I was like, yes, Kugel, you are smarter than AI. For sure. Deep Throat, Grok. God damn, my summer love. That's insane. Oh, man. Dude, this is getting crazy. Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever. Guys, I want to keep going. I feel like bro is really leaving us on some cliffhangers here. I do think he should divorce his wife. I think it's time, my guy. We cut the cords now. Right about meow. You know? You're picking up what I'm putting down. Chat, let me change my sub goal real quick because y'all blew that shit out of the water. As per usual. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs, by the... Oh, fuck. I totally... Shit. This is Raya's fault. Raya forgot to remind me. Guys, please, next stream... Help me remember, I want to... You know what? I could just even do it now. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, but remind me to do this next stream, too. Okay, why is my bank giving me a notice? I should look at this real quick. Okay, that's cool. I'm not enrolled in Face ID, but I'm pretty sure I am. Hold on, guys. Okay, can you just take me to my Take me to my account, please. Oh. What? Okay, sorry guys. My bank's being annoying, but I know what it is. I just wanted to make sure no one was fucking hacking my shit. Guys, remind me. Sorry, I got distracted there. Remind me. I wanted to pin a GoFundMe link for Alex Pretty. And Raya found one. And I'm going to put that at the top chat. God damn, 1.4 million. Hell yeah. God, I love that shit. Okay, hold on. Let me copy this real quick, guys. Let me put it in my copy link. There it is. I'm going to pin it real quick. But somebody remind me to pin it also for tomorrow's stream, please. Please. Please, 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 please. But yeah, I was just saying, like, I want to really reiterate, gifts, subs, memberships, things like that are never required. They're greatly appreciated. But I've always said, first, make sure you're spending money on yourself, all right? Don't spend any money on me, or even, honestly, I'd say donations to, like, charities and stuff like that, unless you're taking care of yourself. I think that's super important. Put on your mask before you put on before you help put on anybody else's masks. Second, donate to charities, specifically Minneapolis, please. Please, please, please. If you do have some extra money sitting around. And then maybe if you have a little bit of extra money sitting around, donate that to me. But please, guys, I've always said this in my videos, like, my videos more than pay my bills. So please make sure to put your money towards those things yourself as well as charities first. Okay, guys? Let me grab this link real quick. Okay. Ah, hippie mom, I used to live in Uptown too. Do you know where your daughter lives? Save this message for later too. Okay, let me pin that. Bam. All right, guys. Oh my God, hippie mom, that's exactly where I lived. Hippie mom kid. Oh, wait, no, you probably don't want to send your daughter's address. Hippie mom, your daughter literally might have moved. She also streams? Oh, damn. Bro, that's funny. That's hilarious, hippie mom. That's literally right where I lived. Like, and I mean, like, quite literally right there. Not to, like, dox my old address like that. That's crazy. Bro, hippie mom, you might have to DM me where exactly your daughter lives. I'm pretty sure I lived like right there. Like when I needed something quick from a grocery store, I would walk to the Wedge. She worked at the Wedge for a few years. Shut up, bro. That's crazy. What years though? Because I literally, like, I just moved there. I just moved from there in June of last year. That's so funny, bro. It's such a small world. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, tell her to keep fighting the good fight for us, all right? Crazy, bro. Hey, look at that. We love the good manners, Wormbug. 2019 to 2024. Yeah, dude, yeah. I probably went there and bought something, and if your daughter was like a cashier or something like that, I've probably like gone through her checkout lane. That's wild. Oh, 2019 to 2023. Okay, maybe. No, because I moved there in 2022. That's so wild. That's so silly, man. That's so silly. Yeah, I probably, if you told me what street she lived in, hippie mom, I'd know exactly where she is. Like, funny, bro. All right, but don't dox your daughter in chat, by the way. Okay, guys, let's keep it going. Sorry, that was just fun. Okay. So the wife has committed to not coming home and working at this startup. The next title of the second to last update is what happened while my wife was overseas. I have an appointment with a lawyer tomorrow to file for divorce. In my last update, I told people that my wife wasn't coming home, but I still think I can fix things if I give her space. I mean, do you even want to fix things? Like, I've gotten the ick for you. You know? I think we're well past. I think she's having a midlife crisis, and if you try to put up with it, you are going to be sorely disappointed, traumatized, and it's probably and the same thing's probably going to happen to your kids. In my last update, I told people that my wife wasn't coming home, but I no longer believe, sorry. In my last update, I told people that my wife wasn't coming home, but I still think I can fix things if I give her space. I no longer believe that. Several of you, most of you, not very nicely, told me that she had abandoned our family. I didn't want to believe it, but you are right. I picked up my sister from the airport this morning, and we had a long conversation where she filled in details. When my wife, her sister, my sister, and her wife got to the resort, everything was fine at first. Hold on, chat. My wife's sister, my sister, and the sister's wife. Wait, you guys, my bold prediction might be back on the table. We're so fucking back, chat. We're so back. So what in the lesbianism? It didn't take long for my wife's sister to show her ass, though. She called my sister a slur that rhymes with bike, other slur that rhymes with bike. Wait, hold on. She called my sister a slur that rhymes with bike. Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. It didn't take long for my wife's sister to show her ass, though. She called my sister a slur that rhymes with bike. She called my sister's wife a Oh, wow. She called my sister's wife a stick with a P instead of a T. Oh, sorry. Let me reread that. She called my sister's wife a stick with P instead of T. So that caused a huge fight. My wife cursed out her sister, rightfully, and moved into the room my sister was sharing with her wife to get away from her sister. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just read? Okay, little recap. Honestly, for myself more than anything. So they're at a resort. OP's wife's sister started slur-slinging slasher. The slur-slinging slasher over here started chucking around slurs at OP's sister and OP's sister's wife. And then OP's wife cursed out the slur-slinging slasher's sister and went to sleep in the room that the sister... And then went to sleep in the room with OP's sister and her wife. Bro, wait. I need context. Like, what the fuck? All right, chat. Like, if my bold prediction... Here's the thing, is like, my bold prediction still could be right here. What if the wife's sister just started doing that to give OP's wife, he really should have used names here. This is too many sisters and wives. To give OP's wife the excuse to go sleep with OP's sister and OP's sister's wife. Y'all, I'm big conspiracy here. But also, like, what prompted the slurs, bro? Give us more information. My wife told my sister more about the situation with the kids. She said she feels like she failed our oldest and he is completely beyond help. She said he is so disrespectful and obnoxious, and she doesn't understand how she let it go this... And she doesn't understand how she let it get to this point. Our son, by the way, made his little siblings breakfast and played Monopoly with them while I was up crazy early, picking my sister and her wife up from the airport. Evil child, clearly. My sister told my wife our oldest is just a teenager and that she is attaching significance to really insignificant things. Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. Like, I think I think OP's wife is literally trying to make every argument to why this 13-year-old is evil. When, like, the 13-year-old is just a normal 13-year-old. My sister said teenagers are all annoying, but it isn't the end of the world. My wife said her dad wouldn't put up with that kind of behavior. My sister pointed out that her dad raised her sister, who goes around calling people slurs. My wife said that was her husband's influence, which, whatever. Yeah, somebody said, Beepus, he's beyond help, he's 13. For real! We're talking about a fucking teenager, bro! Also, in my opinion, he hasn't done anything that bad. His biggest crime, according to his parents, is being annoying. Bro, fucking put me in cuffs, dog, because I know for a fucking fact at 13, I was an annoying motherfucker. My wife also said she thinks our daughter is stupid. My daughter was shocked to hear, my sister was shocked to hear that. Our daughter's academic performance at school is average. Most kids are average. That's what average means. She isn't stupid. She's normal. My wife talked about a startup in California an old classmate of hers is going to work for. They do work she really believes in. She said she wanted to move to California to work for them, and also so our youngest will be closer to a particular allergy clinic. My sister tried to tell her that is all crazy, but that didn't work. Since my wife is currently on her way to California, or maybe she already landed, I'm not sure. My sister is angry with my wife and doesn't ever want to talk to her again. They have always been close friends, so that really brought home to me how insane her behavior is. My sister thinks she is lying about having the job too. She thinks my wife is planning to apply in California and that no job offer has been made yet. I wouldn't believe that if not for her previous lie about her current job. Okay, so my bold prediction is once again maybe not on the table. Rat. It's okay. It's whatever. I don't care. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. That would have been crazy if that bold prediction came through though. I'm just gonna keep going, guys. Everything's fishy. To protect myself, I opened a new bank account and switched my direct deposit. I also prepaid a lot of things that get paid from the joint account so she can't drain it and leave us in a bad spot. I opened a new account specifically for the mortgage, transferred 6 payments into it, and put that on auto pay. I won't use it for anything else. I bought a bunch of gift cards from the grocery store. I bought a bunch of gift cards from the grocery store we use as well. So if she does drain the account, we'll be able to buy food. Damn, this dude is fucking smart. I feel like this is like this should be in a how-to. Your wife goes, or I guess I shouldn't gender it. How to if your partner goes fucking crazy and leaves you in a bad position and you may have to divorce them. Bro's got the handbook. I prepaid the daycare and school fees and activity fees for the kids as far as possible. I paid off and closed our joint cards. She still has her personal cards, and I still have mine. This is going to be messy as hell, and I'm not looking forward to it. The worst thing is that the kids are sad their mom isn't coming home. Of course, I didn't tell them what she said about them. Our oldest thinks she went to California to hang out with other cool people because we aren't cool enough for her. I told him that isn't true, but he doesn't believe me. I'm just devastated by all this. The person I'm supposed to be able to rely on abandoned me. Damn, bro. What the fuck is this wife on? I think she should get her... Excuse me. I think OP should get their 13-year-old in therapy. And probably their 9-year-old too. Also, she didn't take the 4-year-old with her, right? Am I reading that correctly? I know she kept saying that the youngest will be closer to a particular allergy clinic, but... I don't think she actually took the kids. So, like, I guess that's a fucking positive, man. Yeah, bro, the only tips I got here are get your kids in therapy and get the divorce proceedings started ASAP before she ruins your credit score or something like that. Also, I never changed my sub goal, guys. I'm a fucking dumbass. I said I would do it, and then I just didn't. Thank you guys, by the way. That's a blessing. I get to change my sub goal almost every stream. She's thinking about taking the youngest, though. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I think it's time to take action. I mean, he is taking action. I can't lie. Everything that he did was really fucking smart. Really smart, guys. I feel like the wife was cheating and left for an affair partner. I think it's still on the table. Maybe I wasn't cooking with the sister, with OP's sister being the affair partner, but professional streamer, by the way. Pfft, I ain't professional anything. Professional dumbass, maybe. I think that one post where he was dumb was just him crashing out a bit. Yeah, maybe. That was a little bit of a crash out. I can't lie. Soft launching family abandonment with come on over if the startup takes off is crazy. I mean, I just don't think you can do that if you have kids. Like, I maybe understand it if you just have a partner. Like, it's like, oh shit, I have an opportunity to go to a startup that I have a lot of faith in, that I could have equity in, and I want to take it off, and we're gonna have distance because of that. Like, yeah, sure, I kind of understand that. But just completely abandoning your family, it's a little crazy to me. Like, you got 3 kids, girl. Those should be your startup, all right? Maybe if you were a little bit more focused on showing your kids love and affection than this fuck-ass startup in California, your kids would be more loved and nurtured and maybe a little bit further along in their studies, because that seems to be what you really care about. New year, get a new wife. I agree. By the way, my summer love, we were laughing at your, look at this graph meme in Discord at the beginning of the stream. You missed it, bro. What were you doing? You missed it. She doesn't want a husband and kids? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. She's just pissed her kids are average. I think that's a big problem too, Bouncy Ball. I think she out of the box wants kids that are fucking geniuses. She doesn't want to actually do the work to like help them get there. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, I think you should do your best to like make sure your kids are good at math and stuff. But that being said, you need to you need to be prepared for when they're not good at something, you know? And I think that's part of parenting a kid is like, hey, if you're not good at math, maybe we just do the bare minimum so that you pass the classes and we focus on the things you're passionate about. Like maybe the kid's really good at science, you know? Like I wasn't a dumb kid by any means. I just didn't care, you know? But I think I found success in something that I care about and yearn to learn about all the time, which is this fucking social media shit. Like I'm always watching a podcast on business, on social media. I'm always trying to figure out what's like the next platform I need to be on. You know, like I think there's there's more than in a great video. I can't remember the name of the video, but there's more than one way to be an educated man. I truly believe that, you know? And like part of being a parent is just helping your kid, guiding your kid to be able to focus on whatever the thing is that they want to become educated on. Crazy. Let's do the last update, guys. The title of this one is a little optimistic, I can't lie. Or not. It's a good title. That's what I mean. All right, last update. I have full custody of the children. Thank God. My wife and I are not getting divorced at this time, but I do have full custody of the children. My wife flew back for court. She fought only for our younger two children. The judge asked her why she didn't want our oldest. She said he had behavioral problems. The judge didn't believe her because she had no proof. I was given full physical custody of the children. Legal custody is shared. She returned to California after the hearing. She cannot come back and take the kids. This is a huge relief. Whatever she does or doesn't do in California, I'm not really concerned with at this point. Even though we haven't started the divorce process, we have both decided to open up our relationship since she has no idea if or when she will come back, and I told her I'm not willing to move to California. She assured me her birth control is intact, so if she finds a partner, she can't get pregnant. I believe her. I've started reaching out to friends for suggestions of women my age or older that might be interested. I'm focused on the kids, but if something happens, that would be great. What the fuck is we doing? All right, now OP's kind of stepped down a ring on my ladder here. Or is it rung? I don't know. He's in the fucking doghouse again. Cause what do you mean? Like bro was a little too eager to be in an open relationship. Is that just me? He is sounding manic. No, I agree, my summer love. This man's fucking crazy. Like, I'm so confused, bro. Your wife is pulling fuckery and practically hates your kids. The answer isn't an open relationship. The answer is divorce and full-time focus on your kids, not try to get your dick wet with another woman. Even Beans is reacting. He's like, the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I really miss my wife even after everything. Bro, I'm so fucking ready to get this open relationship started. I really miss my wife. Pick a lane! Oh. Huh. You guys, this one's been a roller coaster. I am back to hating OP. Like, what? Huh? We tried to make plans to get together before court, but I wasn't comfortable having her at the house, and I couldn't leave the kids alone to visit her. She suggested I have our oldest babysit, but that seemed like too much pressure on him with everything going on. That's when we made the decision to open the relationship. Part of me hopes that after seeing what else is out there, it will make her want to come home, but realistically, I know this is the beginning of the end. Bro, why do you even fucking want her to come home? She literally petitioned for custody of your kids, except for one of them because she's given up on him. What the fuck are we doing? Please tell me the comments are absolutely berating this man. Okay, all right. Thank God. Woo! Ooh! Here we go. Thank you. I have to read this comment because this is somebody speaking sense and reason. Commenter starts with, "Are you a complete idiot? No, do not start a new relationship / situationship / friends with benefits or any fuck buddy relationship with anyone. She has already lied to a judge before. She can just as easily do it again with a, he's cheating on me. And no, Your Honor, we did not have an agreement of him getting his needs done with someone else. I thought he loved me. Sob, sob. And then there's the kids. Do you really think they need their remaining parents to run around to get his dick wet right now? Jesus Christ. I know it's tough, but you need to get that divorce rolling so you can go out and meet someone without your abandoning wife getting a chance to spin the narrative to make her look like the victim. For fuck's sake, get some mental help. She is setting you up, manipulating you again. Wake up, this relationship is over. She left you. She left her children. She lied so she wouldn't be seen as a bad mother and didn't have to risk seeing her oldest child again. Why do you still put up with her? She is mentally torturing at least one of your children as and as long as you keep going, maybe she'll come back. And as long as you keep thinking, maybe she'll come back, your children are not safe. He cannot feel safe. Your son cannot feel safe because maybe dad will go back to his abuser. Dude, I didn't even think about the manipulation part of this shit. Holy fuck. Like, I mean, yeah, dude, like, you're just... Oh. For a guy who described himself as really sharp, this motherfucker dumb as hell. Like... that's crazy, bro. What a fucking journey. This man was out of the doghouse, in the doghouse, out of the doghouse, back in the fucking doghouse. Like, I can't. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Whoever started with the everybody sucks verdict. Yep, you were right. I was wrong. This man sucks absolute camel balls, bro. Holy shit. If you one of those thoughts and prayers Republicans, keep these kids in your thoughts and prayers. They fucking need them. Like, oh my God. Oh, that was ungodly painful. I don't think I've ever read a more painful story than that, chat. Holy fuck. Y'all will have to keep me updated if there's more updates on this one. There's no way this isn't going to get thrown in Best of Redditor updates. Like, there's actually no fucking way. This is the craziest shit I've ever read. I genuinely... this has been a roller coaster and a half. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck did I just read? Oh, Jesus. The concept of a Republican being a member of Sarby streams, yeah. You guys would be surprised. I think there are still Republicans. There was a guy who left a comment on one of my streams who was like, I finally have to unsubscribe. I can't believe you would talk shit about Republicans. Not all Republicans are bad. Yes, you are. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You voted for a villain. You have to be at least somewhat bad. Don't fucking blame me for calling it what it is. Oh, not all Republicans are... Yes, you are. You are. You voted for the man who's literally putting out Gestapo on the streets. And you haven't denounced your Republicanship yet? You're a fucking bad person. Crazy, bro. Maybe they like being talked down to? Bro, yeah, they do. Hey, I'll make you feel as stupid as Trump makes you feel, bro. I got you. I got you, bro. Don't believe a thing you're seeing. Beans is actually a dog. I'm actually, Oh, yeah, no. It's funny when they're, like, unsubscribing. No, for real, Snaz. Like, I'll replace him in less than 30 minutes. Like, you know? That's my shtick on Instagram. I'm like, unfollow me, bro. I will literally replace you within the hour. You know? Crazy, man. Just crazy motherfuckers. What's up, Jenny? Good to have you, by the way. Sorry, I just saw that you were in chat. I'm sorry, guys. We have a lot of people here today. We got a lot of people in here. I'm sorry if I'm not able to give more one-on-one attention to you guys. I apologize. Okay. Thank God we got through that fucking mess. Yeah, guys, keep me updated. If you guys see any updates, can you guys ping Raya in the Discord, please? Thank you, guys. Thank you. By the way, Bouncy Ball and Lee, I need to follow up about you guys becoming mods. I think that would be mucho helpful. Mucho helpful. You guys, honestly, that story exhausted the fuck out of me. You know what? Let's do one more story just cuz I want to catch up for my editor. I have counting today 4 days to get 2 videos recorded for her to edit cuz I forgot to mention, guys, I'm going out of town this weekend. I'm going to Denver to celebrate my sister's birthday. So I will not be streaming this weekend at all. And I think I'm out until like, I get back like Tuesday night, maybe, or maybe it's Monday night. I actually don't remember. I think it's Monday night, actually. Wait, let me think. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I get back Monday night. So I won't be streaming at all this weekend. Just a heads up. But I'm planning on hopefully finishing this video and then I'm going to hopefully finish this video and then another video after that. So my editor has plenty of content to work on. Plenty of content. Yeah, let's keep it going, guys. I want to do one more. I want to do one more story and then we'll wrap up the stream. Okay. Little 2.5 hour stream. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We got 182 people on the stream, 139 likes. I know we can pass 150. All right, guys. Make sure to like up the stream. Always good to have you guys. Thank you guys I think this is pretty record high for me for stream viewers right now. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching on the YouTube. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow. Thank you guys also for 85 viewers on the Twitch. I appreciate it. We did pass 100 at one point, which was sick. No matter where you're at, though, turn on the post noties. All right, guys? That way you can be notified whenever I go live. Okay, here we go. Am I the a-hole for canceling a third date over a peanut allergy? A friend of mine set me up on a date with a coworker of hers. She said we were perfect for each other. Our first date was at a coffee shop, and then we arranged to meet up at a botanical garden the next week. While we were at the botanical garden, she told me about her peanut allergy, which she described as life-threatening. I told her that must be stressful, and she said it was. We arranged for a lunch date this week at the end of the date. After that date, I started thinking, I love peanuts and eat them all the time. I put peanut butter in/on a lot of stuff, including my dog's toys, which he drags all over my apartment, getting invisible peanut oil everywhere. I'm sure I can't see a potential relationship with this woman ever progress. It's been a second since I drank some water. Hold on, guys. I can't see a potential relationship with this woman ever progressing to a serious stage without me changing my diet and habits. I mean, most importantly, changing your dog's diet and habits. You can't take away the peanut butter from our boy or girl. I guess your dog could be a girl. At this point, we've only been on 2 dates, and I think it would be more respectful of her time to not go on a third. So I called her and told her I was sorry, but we need to cancel. She asked if I wanted to reschedule, and I apologized, but said I didn't think we would work out long term. She asked why, and I was honest. I said I really like peanuts and would be nervous about potentially harming her. She said there were a lot of safety precautions we could take to keep her safe, and I admitted I know that, but I don't want to do them. She said, wow, and told me I'm immature. I apologized again, but she hung up. She told my friend what happened, and my friend is confused by my reasoning. Okay, so your friend's either a shit friend or he's dumb. They're dumb, excuse me. Sorry, I would just assume that amount of dumb from a man. Oh, no, it is a she. She said her coworker said I'm a massive douche. I don't feel like I am. We only went on 2 dates. 2 dates doesn't imply any commitment. I asked her if she agrees I'm a douche. She said she's not sure, but that my logic is definitely weird. Do you guys agree? Bro, what? I mean, I think it's mature to come to a conclusion that you're not compatible and not lead the person on. Like, it's mature to be like, hey, here's an issue I see with this relationship. Therefore, I don't want to continue. Like, what, bro? Would you rather him continue it and in the back of his head know, hey, this isn't going to work because I don't want to give up peanuts? Also, too, he's just concerned for her safety. You know? Like, what if bro eats peanuts? Like, honestly, it's kind of crazy to me that she mentioned this on the second day because, like, what if he ate peanuts or had peanuts before he went on the date and, like, got that peanut oil on her? You know? Or what if they smooched and a little bit of the peanut oil still left over in his mouth got into her mouth? Like, the man just loves nuts, damn it. No, for real. Like, let our boy get his nut. His peanut. Yeah, absolutely not. Not the a-hole. That's crazy of the friend. You know? I don't think that reasoning is weird. Like, to be honest, you guys, I don't even eat peanut butter that much, and I don't know if I'd want to put up with that. You know? Like, it's not like I'm buying peanut butter all the time. I actually make peanut butter, not gonna lie. It's really easy to make peanut butter, and it's a lot healthier. Pro tip. I don't even eat peanut butter that much. I don't know, like, there was this gal who was in my, like, carpool group as a kid. And she had the same thing. Like, she couldn't even smell peanuts or she'd have an insane allergic reaction. And I remember being a kid and being like, wow, this is massively inconvenient. Like, what if I want to enjoy some nut, bro? Chad, don't clip that out of context. Please. Dude, you butter your nuts? Your grandma buttered my nuts, Mbam. Bam! Suck it. Suck it. You know what? Even better. Your grandma can suck it. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. It's Mbem. It's Mbem, bro. Crazy, man. I went to a nut-free school. Some kids could not be in the same room as peanuts for real, for real. No, dude, it's scary, man. I had a cousin unfortunately pass due to peanut allergies. No, bro, that shit's so serious. You know? Too bad that girl doesn't know what a good nut was. Something, I'll show her what a good nut is. Ah! I'm sorry, that's terrible. I shouldn't say that. This is why Mbem isn't liking. Bro, Mbem never likes my shit. This is why I hit dislike on the streams. Mbem, let me fuck your grandma. God. God forbid a white boy try to get some motion. Half white boy, I guess. God forbid a half white, half Japanese boy try to get some motion with your grandma. Y'all haters, for real. For real. Just like becoming a member for 11 months and then saying unsubscribing goes crazy, Mbem. I can't lie. I can't lie. That goes crazy. Hey, Krista the Cozy Reezer. Thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 1. It's good to have you. Thanks for following. Good to have you here. Someone literally said, nuh-uh. Oh no, not the grandma hour. Here's the secret, Cosmic Dan. I'm gonna bring it in for this. It's always grandma hour. Second I hit start streaming, it's fucking Grammy hour. None of your grandmas are safe, bro. Not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit, bro. Not even a tiny bit. Damn, Asians suck, dude. You right, Asian Fury. And the main Asian to suck is you. All right, chat. I think that's a wrap, bro. I think that's a wrap, you guys. I want to finish up the stream. I got to do some work tonight before I go to bed. I also need to go work out, too. But I do want to try to... I had the cleaning people... My cleaning gal came today. So I couldn't go live early today. I kind of want to go live early tomorrow. That's the goal. That's the plan. So that's what we're going to aim for. All right, guys. Early stream tomorrow, maybe longer stream so I can knock out the rest of the Am I the A-hole posts. I actually don't even know how many more Am I the A-hole posts do I have. I think I have 10. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, I have 10 more Am I the A-hole posts to get through. So we'll wrap those up and maybe we'll dip our toes into the Am I the Devil posts so that we can get ahead. All right, guys. Let's find someone to raid real quick. All right, guys. So stay in stream, please. Please help me make connections with other streamers. Let me see if anyone I'm following is live. Okay, nobody. I guess we're gonna have to find someone similar or smaller size. Yes. Where's my screen share button? Okay. We have somebody trying to beat Minecraft. Finishing dispatch. Dude, some people's titles on Twitch are just not... Like, these gotta be better, bro. Jesus, bro. What the fuck? Dog. No, fuck. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to click on that, I swear. I swear, bro. I didn't mean to click on that. I didn't mean to. No, it was a misinput. I was just trying to highlight how horny it was. Okay, it's gone. Don't worry, we're safe, guys. That's crazy, though. What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all, don't judge me like that, okay? Please don't judge me like that. Why? I hate it here, bro. I hate it. God, they make this so hard. Guys, is there anything you guys want to see? Stop! Guys, don't say that. It wasn't me. Chat, is there anything you want to see? I want to see the nuts. Oh, crazy, bro. Bendy and the Ink Machine? What the fuck is that? Was that a title? I didn't see that, bro. Sarby's going to horny jail. I'm sorry. Didn't know Twitch allowed stuff like that. Honestly, I didn't even know either, bro. Clicks it again. I didn't click it. It's a game. What the fuck? I've never heard of that. I don't recognize any of this, bro. I'm so fucking tapped out, man. Mommy Monday. What the fuck? What is this shit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get your bag, queen. But what the fuck? I can't. I can't. They need to make this easier, bro. You know what? Let me look up. Never mind. And her number? Yeah, for real. Twitch used to do hot tub streams, right? Did they? I don't know. I probably wasn't there. Anything in their recommendation channel? This is my recommendation. This is my smaller, similar size. Like, I'm trying, you guys. There's no, like, good ones. Nothing's jumping out. Like, I want someone who looks like they're doing something fun, you know? Like, I don't want to throw you guys in some reaction streamers thing. This person's playing Pokemon. That might be fun. Do you guys want to watch someone play Pokemon? Let's get the vibe. Let's see the vibe check, chat. Vibe check, chat. Did we do it?
Okay.
Y'all want Pokemons?
Okay.
Is the gaming girl with all the plushies live? No, she is not. I checked my following. Should we do it, chat? Let's watch it. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's watch some Pokemon, guys. I think it'll make her day too. You guys can flood the chat. Y'all are always, by the way, super cool supporting the streamers that we raid. I appreciate you guys for that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, let's do it. Get in here. Get in here. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream before you leave. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're on the Twitch, make sure you're following. No matter where you're at, though, turn on those post noties, baby. That would be greatly appreciated. Hop in here, chat. Hop in, hop in. I'm going to give it like 10 more seconds. Although I feel like everybody who's going to raid is already in here. All right, the number's not going up. We're going. We're going for them. Ready, chat? Tell them that I sent them. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Mwah. Get them, get them, get them, get them, get them.